Welcome back to the Wisdom English podcast. Today's topic is very important, and it's something that almost every single English learner experiences. We're going to talk about fear. Have you ever felt nervous when you had to speak English? Do you worry about making mistakes? Do you feel shy even when you know the words? If the answer is yes, you are not alone. Millions of people feel this way. But here's the good news. You can overcome this fear, step by step, and today, I'm going to show you how. And make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the simple secret that will change your relationship with fear forever. So, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Part 1. Understanding your fear. Fear is a big word, but it's also a true word. Many learners don't just feel a little nervous, they feel scared, they feel stuck. It's like something inside them is saying, "Don't speak, you'll make a mistake." Why do we feel this way? Let's look at some common reasons. Maybe you think, "I'm afraid of making mistakes." You think, "What if I say the wrong word? What if my grammar is not correct? What if people laugh at me?" This thought makes you want to be quiet. Or maybe you think, "What if they don't understand me?" You worry that you'll have to say the same thing again and again, so maybe it's just easier to say nothing. Here's another very common thought. "I'm embarrassed by my accent." You hear yourself speak and you think, "This is not how a native speaker sounds. My accent is bad." But my friend, let me tell you something very important. Your accent is not bad. It is part of who you are. It shows where you come from. It tells your story. Your accent is beautiful. All of these feelings, all of these thoughts are completely normal. But here is the truth. They are just thoughts. They are not facts. A thought is something you feel in your mind, but that doesn't mean it's true. Just because you feel scared does not mean you cannot speak. This fear is not really about English. It's not about grammar or vocabulary. Fear is about confidence. Confidence is how much you believe in yourself. And confidence is not something you are born with. It's something you build, like a muscle. When you speak English, even one small sentence, you are training your confidence muscle. Every time you try, it gets a little stronger. Part 2. How your brain learns. I have good news for you. Brain scientists have proven that your brain is not fixed. Your brain can grow and change. This is called neuroplasticity. When you practice something again and again, your brain makes a new road or a new pathway. At the start, that road is very small. It's hard to walk on. You feel slow and speaking is difficult. But if you walk on that same road every day by practicing the same useful sentences, the road becomes bigger, smoother, and easier. So when your mind says, "I cannot change" or "I cannot get better," you can answer, "No, my brain can change. I am building new roads. I am growing." Part 3. Training your inner voice. A big part of this fear comes from your inner voice. This is the small voice in your head that talks to you all day. For many English learners, this inner voice is an enemy. It says, "You are slow, your accent is bad, people will laugh at you." When you listen to this voice, your body changes. Your heart beats fast, your hands feel cold, your mind goes blank. But we can train this inner voice. We can make it a friend. How? By giving it new, kinder, and more truthful sentences to say. Instead of saying, "I am bad at English," I want you to say, "I am an English learner." A learner is on a journey. A learner is growing. Instead of saying, "I always make mistakes," say, "I make mistakes because I am learning, and that's okay." Instead of saying, "I will never be fluent," say, "I am not fluent yet." That small word, "yet," is so powerful. It tells your brain, "I'm on the way, I'm getting better, I am improving step by step. Part 4. Finding your stretch zone. Now, I want to give you a simple picture to understand where your learning block is. Imagine there are 3 zones for learning. 1. The safe zone. This is where you feel 100% comfortable. You do easy things, like saying, "Hello, how are you?" This is nice, but you do not grow much here. 2. The panic zone. This is where you feel very afraid, stressed, and confused. Maybe everyone is a native speaker talking very fast and you understand nothing. Your brain wants to run away. You do not learn much here either. 3. The stretch zone. This is the magic place in the middle. You feel a little bit nervous, but you can still think. The English is a little hard, but not impossible. This is where your brain works best. This is where you grow. Sometimes your learning block comes because you are in the panic zone too often. The work is too hard, you feel tired, and your brain says, "Stop, I give up." We want to move from the panic zone back to the stretch zone. This means finding material that is not too easy and not too hard, but just a little challenging. Think about your listening practice. Safe zone, maybe baby songs or the alphabet. Panic zone, maybe a fast-paced movie or a university lecture. Stretch zone, maybe this podcast, a children's story, or a slow English video. Ask yourself, can I understand about 70–80% of this? If the answer is yes, then that is your stretch zone. You must practice in your stretch zone to build confidence without building panic. Part 5. How to build real, lasting confidence. Confidence doesn't just appear one day like magic. It's not something you wait for. It's something you build, brick by brick. Let's look at some clear strategies. Strategy 1. Start small and be consistent. Confidence grows from small, consistent steps. You don't need to speak for 2 hours every day. In fact, small actions are better if you do them often. Speak English for just 1 minute a day. Think in English for just 30 seconds while you brush your teeth. Say one new sentence quietly to yourself. These actions feel small, but they are powerful because they build a routine. The more you speak, the less scary it becomes. It feels more normal. Strategy 2. Change how you see mistakes. As we discussed, mistakes are not bad. They are part of the process. When a baby learns to walk, they fall many times, but they get up again. It's the same with speaking English. You will make mistakes, and that's okay. Each mistake is a step forward. You learn something new. You remember it better for next time. Mistakes mean you are trying. Strategy 3. Don't wait for confidence. Create it. Many learners say, "I will speak when I feel ready." But this, my friend, is a trap. If you wait for the perfect moment, you may wait forever. Confidence does not come first. Speaking comes first, and confidence comes after. You feel more confident because you spoke, because you tried. Strategy 4. Be kind to yourself. This is perhaps the most important strategy. If you speak English and you feel nervous, that's okay. If you forget a word, that's okay. If someone doesn't understand you, that's okay. Don't say to yourself, "I'm terrible at this, I can't do it." Instead, say, "I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm getting better every day." Self-kindness is the fuel for your confidence. It gives you the power to keep going. Part 6. Calm your body to calm your mind. Did you know that your fear is also in your body? When you are nervous, your shoulders become tight, your jaw is hard, your heart beats fast. This physical fear sends a danger signal to your brain, which makes it even harder to think. So, before you speak, calm your body first. Slow breathing. Before you speak or study, try this for 30 seconds. Put one hand on your chest and one on your stomach. Breathe in slowly through your nose and count to 4. Hold your breath for 2 seconds. Then, breathe out slowly through your mouth and count to 6. This tells your nervous system that you are safe. Relax your body. Roll your shoulders slowly. Open and close your hands. Move your neck gently from side to side. A soft body helps create a soft, flexible mind. Part 7. Your new identity. I want you to change your story. Many people say, I am bad at languages. They say this again and again, and it becomes part of their identity. From today, I want you to change your story. Instead of, I am bad at English, I want you to say, I am an English learner. A learner is in motion. A learner is on a journey. You are not bad. You are a person who is learning, growing, and improving every day. The final secret. You are not broken. Your mind is not broken. Your English is not broken. You are on a journey. Learning blocks are normal. Every learner has them, but blocks are not permanent walls. They are problems we can work with. You now have the tools. Change your inner voice, practice in your stretch zone, celebrate your small wins, and be kind to yourself. And now, for the secret I promised at the beginning. The simple secret that ties all of this together is this. Action is the antidote to fear. Fear and hesitation live in the space of thinking about doing something. But the moment you do it, the moment you open your mouth and say that first word, the fear starts to get smaller. It cannot survive in the face of action. You don't need to feel confident to speak. You need to speak to feel confident. So, my challenge to you is this. For today, I want you to do one small, brave thing. Send a 1-minute voice message in English to a friend. Ask a question in an online group in English. Or just go to the mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say, I am an English learner and I am proud of my progress. Take one small action. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom English podcast channel to watch our next videos.